Hey guys, Sheep here. So today we're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program. So I uploaded a video of timber and stone. For some reason, like a quarter of the very first part of the video, all of the video was cut out. Like, I don't know why, but it was. Okay, so I actually played this and I didn't record. I recorded like 5 episodes. So I think you know what I'm gonna call it then. So, ships, rocket, organization. I think that's how you spell it. Okay, well let's. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to implement my own flag. That'd be kind of cool. So for now, let's just go with NASA. Good old NASA. So let's do normal mode. Don't want it to be too easy. And career, yes, start. So this will be /tutorial/let's play. Thanks, I've got it, bro. So first of all, you want to go here. So we have launch our first vessel. Okay. Escape the atmosphere. That's really easy. Okay, so now we want to go to this place. So we're going to build our first rocket. So here we go. Gotta start with your command pod. Now it's kind of low resolution because right now I'm doing a lot of stuff and it's kind of slow. But the next video should be normal resolution. So first of all, you want to put one of these babies on. Now that's going to boost your rocket up into the air. Then you want to put some of these on. So what this does, it will give you some aerodynamics, make it straighter. So you have your little guy in here. Then can't forget this step, but you need to bring a parachute, okay? Don't bring a parachute, equals dead. So then you place these 1, 2. I find it that, well, you get like half the science that you get from it. So 2 is fine. So do that. Okay, so everything's ready. Spacecraft name. Ship 1. So, save that. Now, the first one you don't want to go anywhere. And I'll show you why. So, he's a scientist, so he gets way more science, which we want. So do exactly what I did. Basically, you're gonna have to. You don't have to add the fins, it's not necessary. Well, this rocket we will launch eventually, but right now we're gonna do some science. So let's do a crew report. Keep that. Mystery goo reports. So we're not gonna get much science from this, but this will give us some basic science. So do that one. And this will also give us lots of money. Get that one. So our contracts. Gather scientific data, launch our first vessel. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. I was also thinking of, okay, so first of all, hold on. Make your guy get out, do an EVA report, so you get that much science. That's a nice bit of science. So now click B to get back in. So now you're back in. So we're gonna recover the vessel. Boom. So now we just got a bunch of science. Now with that science, we can do many things that are awesome. So click next, blah blah blah, just stuff. You can look through those if you want, but I don't really need to. So we have start. The technology started out with this. It's really bad. So we can get this. We have 20 science points. So we can get this. We can get one more thing. We can either get survivability. Well, we can't get those yet because we only have 10, and those are a lot more. So let's go back here. Now we have a little bit of money and stuff. Well, anyway, now we're gonna upgrade our rocket a little. So yeah, still use the basic command pod. So now we have fuel and engines, but let's not go through those yet. Well, we don't have any missions right now, so let's not use that either. So now we have more science though. So science is very useful. See, let's take this and add it onto here. So now we got that. So I know this is like, oh, so boring. Ugh. Well, let's go into it. And now we're going to do a science thing of the new science bay we got. So this is how you maximize your science. You have to, or else you'll never get anywhere in the game. So click on here, observe materials bay. Now we get 7.5 science. So you see, it's always different. Like when you're in the air, it's different. It's always different. So you want to get all the science on the ground first, and then start launching and getting that science. So the farther you go from Kerbal, yeah, the farther you go from it, more stuff you get. Like you get more science. So now you have a little bit more science. We can get something else. The art and science of landing and walking away from it. You might want to get that. So with this, that's just stability. Aviation is where things get real. So let's get survivability, I guess. I really want to get that. But let's get survivability. So now we're going to go launch our rocket. So this is where things get a little bit more interesting. So you see, we have our rocket. Let's not look through any of this yet because we don't need to. So actually we have these. These are landing gears. We might as well add some of those in. So this is, I'm kind of like really grabbing everything out of the first start that we have, but you don't need to do this. So we've changed it up a little bit. Let's call this the chip 2. Now let's make sure to save. So let's go. Okay, so now we're out here. And Bob Kerman's flying. I just realized that. That's not good. Oh, we can't engage that. Okay. So, we track your landing gear. It's more aerodynamic. In case you didn't know. So now we're ready to go. Just a space bar. Boom. So now we're flying through the air. So we have no control over this whatsoever. So this, it might end horribly, or it might be okay. I'm thinking it's gonna end horribly more than okay, but you never know. Okay, well, we earned some world records. I don't know if we'll get that high. We can go see. So click on your little orbital map. We're gonna get, yeah, about 5,000, 6,000. So we could probably do our things now. But first, I want to get as high as we can because that's how we get the most science. So we're just about there. So, and, well, we don't have anything yet, so. Okay, let's do it now. So let's observe it. So that gives us a nice chunk of 17 science. That's really good. So we need to hurry and do these before we start dropping. Okay, 7 science, that's really good too. Let's observe this one. Okay, we're starting to drop now. Keep this. Now let's do a crew report. Okay. So now we're falling. You're like, oh no, what do I do? Well, activate your parachute. So this isn't going to activate till a little bit after we land. Or I mean, oops. I mean a little high in the air before we land. So up here there's a little top left, it's called the warp button, so you can speed up time. But when you warp it, physics warp by that much too. So don't open your don't open like 5 parachutes when you're going 4 times the speed, because then you're gonna up your physics by 4 times, and that's not a good mix. Okay, just don't. So this is gonna be a hard landing. I hope he doesn't die. Okay, we're fine. Hopefully. Open. Okay, it's open. This is not gonna be a nice landing. Actually, yeah. No, actually, it'll be okay. Still, that's a pretty bad landing. So let's speed up time. Hope nothing breaks. Because basically, guys, when you recover your vessel, you don't want anything to break. Because especially if science breaks, then you won't get that science that you just earned, which sucks. So we're just about to land. I hope these things can hold up. Okay, we're fine. So now let's recover the vessel. So we probably got a good 20 science, I would say. 34 science, that's way better than I thought. Yeah. So we got a lot of money from that. We did get a lot of money, but now let's go into here. So we have 38 science. So I kind of want to get aviation, because that's cool. I mean, it's not necessary, but it's just cool. Oh, it's also good for science though, but it's heavy landing. Not gonna need that. General rocketry. So let's do this. Research. And then we can do structural. That's very useful. General construction. Maybe some stability. Probably that. We're gonna need that. And then next we should do aviation. Go check out the planes. So now there's probably some new contracts. Escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbal. So escape the atmosphere, that's pretty hard. 70,000 meters. Like, oh crap. My calendar just fell down. That sucks. Well, let's go over here. Oh, there's dust everywhere. Oh yeah, I was thinking, I wonder what that was. I was thinking, if you guys want, I can do like face cam. Well, actually, what I was thinking, I'm gonna do face cam as soon as I hit 500,000 subscribers. If I do. It's not sure. So anyway, here we have the trip 2. Now, we're gonna make this thing go far. And I mean far, real far. So, let's make some fuel tanks. So, yeah, this is really bad resolution. Sorry about that. So let's do this. Let's use these. We have these, but I think that's too big for what we're doing right now. Let's apply these. Now this is gonna go pretty far, and plus we're gonna have a lot of stuff on it, so I'm gonna add 2 more parachutes. So before we do that, we're gonna add some science-y stuff. So we're gonna have that, and then we're gonna have, okay, well, we already have those. And that's all we're gonna need. Oh, I kinda don't want to, but do at the same time. Well, I'm gonna deactivate these as soon as it's safe. So I don't want to lose my stuff though. That sucks. No one likes that. So I'm gonna make these deploy at the minimum pressure. Is pretty high. So they're gonna activate low to the ground, which is what we want. So altitude, oh, I didn't know they raised that. Let's go with 600. So now down here, what the heck? Stop crying. So put this down here. Now you got this part. So down here on the bottom right is your staging. Now this is very important. Make sure. Oh yes. There in this capsule there's monopropellant. That comes later. Get rid of it. It's extra weight, extra money. You don't need that stuff. So first we want these to activate. So they highlight green, like which ones they are. Then after those activate, we want to get rid of them. So that's what these are. These are radial decouplers, so like those detach. So those are going to go, then that's going to detach. And then as soon as that detaches, this is going to go, so at the same time. And then after that detaches, we want this to go. And then when we want to, the parachute, like we open the parachutes. Oh, but we put some parachutes down for the ones down there. So we have to make sure that we're using the right parachutes. So when those go, okay, so when this goes, we want these parachutes to activate. So let's find these ones. So we want those to activate. Then when this goes, we want those to activate. So these ones. And then those two are for a capsule up here. So I actually want to add some landing struts just because I can. We don't need many. The minimum amount required is 3. So you have stability. Don't go with 2, kids. Don't. So now you have your parachutes and stuff. So you are ready to roll. It's not kind of nerdy. Okay, well you're ready to roll because you got your stuffs and yeah. So let's call this the Chip 3. Until we like completely change the rocket to make it like a rocket. So now we have that stuff. Okay, so this should work fantastically, I think. So spent 16 minutes on this episode so far. Thinking of, wait, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I think I might have just turned off my chat. Okay, well. Oh, Bob's still in it. And we might be fine. Will we though? Okay, well, you see guys, Bob is a scientist. Now, Jebediah, good old Jeb, he's a, what's his name? A pilot. So if, you know, something happens, like if they're going out of control, he has this thing called stability control, or SAS. Sassing up the rockets, stay straight. No, that's not actually what happens. So basically it stays way more stable. So that's useful when you're going really high, because when you're going short you don't really go that far, so it's not a concern. But if you're going really far, make sure to use Jeb. It gets more advanced in the future, but not yet. Let's do SAS. It's T to activate SAS. T, remember that guys, T. So let's activate the boosters. Now we're going pretty fast. You're like, what? You're going so fast, me? So we want to do that. So let's tilt this way. Now, don't go past your prograde vector because this happens. So click escape, click revert flight, and click revert to launch. So I think what we're gonna need to do is activate this guy down here. So let's wait for it to load. So we're gonna activate this guy and put it on very low thrust. Ooh, not yet, buddy. Whoa! Put him on very low thrust and then turn on SAS so we can move. So this thing moves, like it turns and stuff. So if we're gonna land really far away from the KSC, it stands for Kerbal Space Center, then we need to control. Oh, well actually, let's not land in the water. Okay, we're going really fast. Get off. Okay, so let's keep going. So now we actually have some control. Yeah, sometimes that happens, guys, but it's okay. You don't want it to happen, though. Don't let it happen, because that's very inefficient for your rocket. Like, that just fucks me. That sucks. So I don't think we're 5,000 meters away. So 5,000 meters, that's quite a bit. You have to be, like, not height-wise, but, like, sideways-wise. I think we're going to do this one launch, then end off the episode here. Wow, we're going really fast. We can probably stop our engines now. Actually, let's not. Okay, this is pretty crazy. Yeah, don't let this happen. It's not good. So, go left, go left. There we go. Okay, so our engines ran out of fuel. Or not engines, just our engine. So, we're going to 41,000, remember that. Let's do our test at around 40,000. So, this is what time warp is for. So, let's wait till 40,000. So we're pretty high now, so the atmosphere is really thin. So that's not good for parachutes. Nice, 22 science, that's pretty good. So let's do a crew report. 4.5 science, not the greatest, but still. That's 9 science, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep. So we have all our science experiments done. Yes, we have all of them done. So, now we're going to detach this. So technically those parachutes have activated. I hope those landed safely. Oh, I forgot I can't see them from here. So, let's point towards retrograde. So retrograde is basically the opposite of direction where you're going. You want to face there. So let's speed this up. So we're going pretty fast. This isn't good for our rocket. Not good at all. Ooh. Okay, we really need to activate our parachutes. But you see, guys, this is the problem. We can't activate them or else we're going to break them because we're going so fast. Make sure not to do that because that sucks. So this is what he's saying right now. He's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Nope. Yeah, let's send it off as soon as we finish this. Like it when I don't have to edit my videos a lot. It's easy, quick. Deploy. Okay, it's safe to deploy, it says. So, if you're wondering if it's safe to deploy, click on here and it will say safe to deploy or not. There goes our stuff. Okay, guys, so I figured out that doing the parachute thing isn't really worth it because anyway the parachute gets destroyed and you just waste money on them. So, I mean, it's really hard to get it to actually work. So, don't do that, guys, because, you know, you just saw what happened to that one. Wasn't nice. Okay, wasn't nice. I mean, I was like mad. So it should be activating soon. There we go. So let's skip ahead. So yeah, that sucks. I don't think I earned any money from doing that. Oh, is that a part? Okay, I saved a little bit of money. Or probably actually lost some because parachutes are quite expensive. If you guys didn't know. So we're going really slow. That's good, which means we're going to have a nice landing. No, that's not a piece of our rocket. Those are trees, I think. That's a tree, right? I don't see any others. Might be a piece of our rocket. I don't know. Okay, well, we're about to land, so when we're landing, we can make him get out. So we're going to make him get out, do a quick science report, then get back in, then recover our vessel, go get some more science stuff, sciencey things, then end it off here. I'm just going to record a bunch of episodes today, just because I can. Just because I can. So we're almost landed. In case you didn't know, the softer you go, the nicer landing you're going to have, which means you won't break your stuff. Including legs and arms and Kerbals and rocket ship parts and lots of different random things. Pretty much everything. So we're having a kind of a steep landing here. Okay, don't fall over because that means those could break and lose all your science, your hard-earned science. So let's make him do an EVA report. And he got 5 science just for getting out for a second. That's pretty nice. So now let's recover the vessel. Okay. 44 science. Now we have 45 science, guys. So I kind of want to start doing some planes. I really want to, but I'm going to save that for the next episode. So let's go ahead and get some aviation. 9 new parts. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Oh, I didn't know. But guys, apparently this costs money when you're doing this. Or if you... Really? I'm confused what that money thing is. Entry purchase. Okay, if our money goes down drastically when we do this with science, then that's what that means. It didn't. I wonder what that means. I want to try something. So if we have plenty of money, so we can try this. So we can't... I'm confused what that entry purchase thing means. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know how to work that. I'm not that good. So, wow, we got a lot of stuff. So that was a pretty good, solid start to our space program. We have a bunch of new stuff. Now we have plane parts. Let's see if we have any new things. No, those don't usually come around to a little while. So available, yeah, we got 2, but those are really hard. Those are like extremely hard. When you're starting out, at least. They're pretty easy once you have the stuff, but really easy. Like, that's how you play the game. You have to do that basic stuff that it asks you to do. So, I'm gonna end it off here. So, this is a slash tutorial slash let's play. So, I'm playing the game. I'm gonna keep going until, like, a long time. And then I'm gonna do a modded series. I like mods. So basically what I'm gonna do, I kind of want to do like a realistic progression mod. So basically what that means, like, you get overhaul realism overhaul, I think it's called. And then it's just like, it's like real space program stuff. It's very good for like learning about things. But it's just really cool and has a lot of cool parts and stuff. So I need to go look up the mods, because there's a bit of mods you have to get. Like, you can do the resizing mod just to make it more realistic, but I'm gonna go look up some mods for that. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, I just set up a Twitter account at ChipPlays on Twitter. Chip Plays, you know, can't know my name yet. 500,000 subscribers, then you know my name and stuff. Okay, Kerbal. Okay, well guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Follow my Twitter. Sorry, it's kind of repetitive. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Smack that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys.